Hi guys! Today I want to share a recipe that quite many of you requested in my Crazy for Food tag video. So I'm making creme brulee and I want to share with you the recipe and the technique, how I get this very nice and smooth creme brulee. Let's get started. For this recipe you will need 4 or 5 egg yolks. So if you're using medium or small, then 5. With large ones you can use 4. Then milk, cream, mine is 30% fat, and sugar, and of course the most important ingredient, bourbon vanilla. First measure 200 milliliters of milk. You can also use cream if you want a really creamy structure, or you can use full fat milk and cream, or you can use low fat milk like I'm doing and then cream. So I have 200 milliliters of milk and I'm adding 200 milliliters of cream. Now I will need to heat this up with the vanilla, and I will split the vanilla in half and scrape the seeds from the vanilla. While you are bringing the milk and cream to boil, you can mix the egg yolks with the sugar. You want to whisk the egg yolks lightly so that they start to get lighter in color. Now you can leave it aside to wait until the milk has come to boil. Now that the milk has come to boil, start adding the hot milk to the egg yolks little by little. I forgot to say that I removed the vanilla pod, so I want to remove the vanilla pod first. And what I then what I like to do, I use usually this jug to pour the mixture into the forms. So I'm going to pour it in and make sure you get all that vanilla from the bowl. You don't want to waste any of that. And then I've prepared some forms. So I have these creme brulee forms that are ceramic, and then I have these because I don't have enough of these ceramic ones. So you can either use these ceramic forms or these kind of forms that I think are usually used for pies. So first I'll be pouring the mixture into the ceramic ones. And when you mix the egg yolks with the cream and milk mixture, there's some of this foam that forms, which you can just easily take off the top. So, and now I'm gonna pour the mixture into the mold, into the forms. You would want to use the like the forms for the creme brulee that are the same height. Unfortunately, I don't have 6 that would be same height, but I've made it before like this and it works nicely as well. But if you have a chance to use same size, then use same size. Then you need something like a casserole dish that is higher than your creme brulee forms. And you want to lay or place the forms into the pan carefully so you don't spill any. Now the next thing you will need to do is prepare some hot water, some boiling water that you would want to add into the form so that about half of the creme brulee forms are covered. You can do this in the oven, so you can put the casserole dish with the creme brulee in the oven and then pour the water. Unfortunately, our floor is a little bit uneven, and which means the forms slide from the oven, so I will be pouring it here and then putting it in the oven. But if you do that, you have to be really careful so that you don't get any of the water into your creme brulee. If you're using different sized forms like I'm doing here, you have to put the water to half of the smaller form. Now they will go in the oven for about 30 minutes. We are on the second day of filming today, so I baked, I think I can say I baked the creme brulees in the oven yesterday. I cooled them in the room temperature and then I stored them in the fridge. You can also eat them on the same day, but then you want to cool them in the fridge for at least 1 hour. So now I'm gonna show you how to make the nice caramelized sugar on top of the creme brulee. Take some custard sugar and then sprinkle over generously. You can do like this. Just spread it over. So that looks good. And then the most exciting part, using this torch. So like this. I like the creme brulee actually a little bit darker than this, but I think I'm gonna leave this one like this, so you can make it slightly lighter or you can make it darker, whichever way you like it. If you want, you can leave the creme brulees like this and enjoy them like this, or you can decorate them with some fresh fruits and berries. And the best part of making creme brulee, the sound test, so to say. And the taste test, of course. Oh, it looks so nice and creamy. I hope you will like this recipe, and I hope you will enjoy the creme brulee and making the creme brulee. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.